Welcome to another exhilarating episode of Comic Book Straight Talk, brought to you from the secret basement inside one of America's oldest comic shops, Tulsa's own The Comic Empire. Now, true believers, open up your ear holes and get ready to have your head filled with the best comic book knowledge this galaxy can handle. That's right, it's time for another nerd overload with Comic Book Straight Talk.
Welcome back to Comic Book Straight Talk. This is Dalian.
Terry?
Kenny?
Carrington.
And today we're doing our kind of a previews episode, kind of look at some stuff and come out from the previews that's, well, just come out for, I guess, August.
It's the June catalog that's shipping in August.
August, yeah, so.
Yep.
A previews review.
Yeah, previews review. What do you got there, Kenny?
Well, the Hellboy in Hell Library Edition.
That's the last.
What more can you say?
Yeah, it's the last one they're doing right now, because unless there's some, they start collecting like the 1940s series and stuff like that.
But I like it because it's oversized and deluxe and all that. So.
Deluxe and all that, huh?
Deluxe and all that. Okay. Yeah, I've got Action Comics 985, 986 kicks off the Eve of Destruction story, dealing with Mr. Oz. That was pretty interesting.
Cool. Well, I've been collecting the Batman Golden Age collections, and they hardcovers. They collect a lot of material, but they're going to be coming out with the Green Arrow Golden Age collection, Golden Age Omnibus. These are omnibuses, so. And Omnibuy, and it's going to include More Fun Comics from 73 to 107, World's Finest Comics from 7 to 28, and Adventure Comics 103 to 117, and possibly some more. So if you're a Green Arrow fan, that's probably a definite pickup.
And that'll be some of the Kirby stuff too.
Probably.
Yeah, because he did a little bit of Green Arrow back in the Golden Age stuff. So.
Yep.
Batgirl and the Birds of Prey 13 and 14. Looks like it's going to be a kind of a Gotham City Sirens reunion.
Be nice. Is that the one? Nightwing, I think, is in it too. I think. Or I thought.
I don't know. I saw a Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and signed up for it.
Yeah. Kind of sticking with DC in a way. After the Future Quest stuff they've done, they're doing a Future Quest showcase with Ariel Avaletti, I believe it is, doing a Space Ghost. He's doing the art on it, or is Ariel Coppoletti? Anyway, he did a Space Ghost miniseries a couple of years back. He's doing the art. He's doing the art on this one with Jeff Parker writing it for Space Ghost fans. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Well, sticking along with the hardcovers, there's going to be a Harley Quinn 25-year hardcover covering Harley Quinn basically for 25 years. It's going to include Bruce Timm and a number of other artists. So for Harley Quinn fans, you may want to check into picking that up.
It's kind of hard to believe she's been around for 25 years, though.
25 years, yeah.
Wow.
The Foo Fighters have been around for almost 25 years already.
Yeah, the lead singer for Foo Fighters, he looks a lot like the drummer from Nirvana.
Yeah. If he shaved and cut his hair?
Yeah, if he shaved and cut his hair.
Someone should tell him that.
I will, Nick, when he comes.
Yeah, when he comes to Tulsa.
I'll tell him that. He might even stop by the shop. Who knows?
Maybe. He listens to this. Yeah.
Yeah, he's our number one fan.
He is.
He's from Sweden.
So I didn't write down the issue number. I just got really excited when I saw another issue of the Sabrina was coming out. So the Return of Sabrina.
Yes, I got that ordered as well.
Finally.
You were talking about the Omnibuy. DC's doing Kirby specials for August. They're doing several of them. I'm just going to lump them all. That there's like 6 or 7 Kirby specials. So they're going to reprint a classic Kirby story in the back with new stuff in the front. They're also doing a New Gods.
New Kirby?
Well, new stories by different creators. Yes. In there, and they're also doing a Fourth World Omnibuy that collects all like the Jimmy Olsen, New Gods, Forever People,
Yeah,
all that.
I'll probably pick that up.
Plus the Hunger Gods hardcover or story, so which is hard to find. So
IDW is going to be putting out a Bernie Wrightson Artifact Edition.
yep.
It's going to be 50 years of his horror, such as Swamp Thing. So you might want to check into picking that up.
Yeah, it's also going to have stuff from House of Mystery, House of Secrets, Swamp
Yep.
Thing, unpublished stuff, and stuff that's never been printed.
Yep.
I saw it there. That was
For
your,
$125.
for $125 bucks,
$125.
but it's kind of worth it. I mean, it's an oversized
Well,
art
it's
deal.
Bernie.
It's Bernie. Good luck you can't get it signed, but you know. But yeah, having it on that big size to be able to look at it, so.
Just see the detail that he did
Oh yeah.
for those books. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and I can tell you from owning an original piece of Bernie Wrightson, there's stuff that you don't see in the
No,
comics because
Well, there's
it's
stuff-
so small.
Right, and there's stuff you'll look at it,
Yeah.
and you'll come back to it. You know, I don't know, a day, a week, a month back, and you'll see something else
Yeah.
in there. Go ahead.
So, on the collection thing, because it looks like it's all collections, Archie's doing the Best of Josie trade paperback.
Sweet.
All the classic Josie and the Pussycat issues or stories, I guess.
It's the best of them.
Best of them.
Yeah.
Cool. Matt Wagner returns for volume 3 of his Mage trilogy. It's called Mage: The Hero Denied. Started out in the 80s, which there was a Mage the Hero discovered, and then it went in the 90s. He brought it back to Mage the Hero Defined, and now he's being denied. So it'll be interesting. It's nice having good Matt Wagner stuff art-wise back out. So
Yeah, that's the,
quintessential 80s book, kind of, or
we'll know the influence for Kevin Smith's look.
yeah. Kevin Matchstick. Yep.
There's a book coming out from Image called Ghost Station Zero that I thought looked pretty interesting, especially cover B, and the hero's name is Babushka.
Babushka. Russian.
So, yes. So,
Now that's a second volume, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
second one. But the cover B is amazing on that, and that's Babushka. So, got to get a little Babushka.
The name like Babushka, you've got to be a hero.
Right.
So Dynamite is bringing Sheena back.
Yep.
They've got a good artist on it.
Really?
Yes. They have 2 writers, so hopefully Christina Trujillo is the one that does all the scripting.
Who's the artist?
Moritat.
Okay.
I think I've seen some of their stuff.
He's
Eric,
the one that did the All-Star Western during New 52.
okay, yes, he's a good artist. Eric Powell has a new book, or is co-writing a new book with Brandon Smalls. He's the guy that did Metalopolis and Deathlock, called Galacatron. It's based on his albums. The comic's going to be a kind of a sci-fi adventure romp. The guy dealing with his divorce through exploring the galaxy and dealing with that. So
And that's coming out from Albatross, right?
right, some Albatross, yeah. It'd be kind of nice seeing him do a sci-fi book. We've seen him do a horror book. We've seen him do crime, kind of, with some of the stuff he's been doing in Nightwing and superhero stuff. So kind of neat to see how he does with this one.
Image Plus is starting over now with the #1, and there won't be any Walking Dead in it.
So sales will plummet.
So it will have Jacques and Snyder's sort of a preview, I guess, of their witches. So if you're picking that up and liked it.
Which, it's funny because they said they weren't going to reprint that, the Negan story.
And now
But
they're
yet,
going to do
but yet
it
there's
as
a hardcover. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Never to be reprinted
yeah.
until now.
Until now.
That's kind of all I've got. This has been
It's kind of a small...
not of a lot of stuff in this particular catalog.
I got well, it's issue 2 is in this catalog, but Betty. You always got to have a Betty Page book.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
And, finally, here's one here's a book where everyone would be okay with cheesecake art,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no cheesecake art. It's just standard art. So I think they missed their call on that one.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, we can't get Dave Stevens to do it, though. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But there's a Lady Death one-shot, and I'm not a Lady Death fan too much, really. I mean, I've read some of her stuff in the 90s.
I am.
But it's called Lady Death Merciless one-shot, and there's a Turner variant. Michael Turner variant that he's done. He did a bunch of sketches that were, kind of put in the archive for a while, and they've been releasing them for different deals. And apparently, he did a Lady Death sketch. It looks really nice. They're $25 a piece. I don't know what their limited is, but
Now, is this something you can get in the catalog? This sounds more like a
it's
Aspen.
actually it's not it wasn't offered through Aspen this time. So a lot of times Aspen stores have been offering those for the Marvel and DC books. But,
right.
So yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, every issue of Lady Death has 2 regular covers for $7.99, a variant for $25, and then the risque for $40.
So the variant was the $25 variant was the Turner this time. So
Cool.
So I'm not really all that excited about the book, but Zenescope is doing an Armed Forces appreciation, and they have a Velez variant, and it's kind of a throwback, kind of a 40s nose art homage type cover.
Nice.
Looked really awesome, so I ordered one. But then I read through the solicit for it, and they're not donating anything, so they're just kind of like making money off the troops. The last time they did an Armed Forces special, they donated it to, I think, Wounded Warrior or something, but this time doesn't say anything about a donation. So I think that's kind of weaselly.
Well, hopefully they do.
Last thing I've got is number 1 was in the catalog for shipping in July, but Robotech's coming back, and so issue
that
2.
art germ cover.
Yeah, the art germ cover for number 1 looks beautiful. But yeah, number 2 is in this catalog. It's finally returning to comics, set in the Macross era. So I'm excited about that.
So I'm surprised you didn't say this, but in the back of the catalog there is a Poison Ivy Art FX statue, and that thing is awesome.
Yes.
So, and then in the Marvel previews, they're doing a bunch of True Believers reprints, and they're $1.
Yep.
And they're reprinting like the first Groot, the first Silver Age Cap. What else is there? I mean, there was quite a few of them.
Oh yeah, there was a ton of them.
Like the first Iron Man
Nice.
thing.
Avengers. One of them?
Avengers number 4,
Avengers
which is
Yeah,
the
the
first
first
Silver Age Cap.
I was thinking number 1 as well.
It's farther back. It's like right there. Oh,
Yeah.
Black Panther.
First Black Panther,
No,
first
Avengers
Thor.
number 1. Yeah, first Journey into Mystery.
First Devil Dinosaur. First Hydra.
Yeah,
First Wasp.
right.
Yeah, so just some great reprints for $1 a piece. And,
First Thor.
Yep, Journey into Mystery, first Thor, first Black Panther, Avengers number 4, which is just
The
as hard to
Eternals
get as Avengers number 1.
Eternals number 1, which actually I think is the first Eternals.
So
I
yeah, I
believe it is.
mean, for $1 you get books that are out of my price range anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
They've been doing those True Believers, and they've been really nice.
Yeah.
This is probably the best one they've done.
This is
though.
the best lot
best
of
best
them,
lot
yeah,
of them they've done.
I don't think they're I don't think they reprint the ads or anything, but
Right.
they reprint the whole stories.
Right. That would be cool if they did just reprint the ads. They did like first appearance of the Black. Well, it's not that wasn't the first appearance of Black Panther. I mentioned that's Black Panther number 1.
That's Black
But they
Panther
did
1%.
do a first appearance of a Black Panther reprint, which they basically took one of the old books and just copied the entire thing, which is really cool.
It
And
was.
it's like it was almost like laminated it too.
Yeah,
as well.
it was kind of an
It was,
odd.
I think, a J.C. Penney advertisement or something. So
And then there's one that Carrington will appreciate that's in the new catalog. It's Grumpy Cat and Garfield crossover.
Garfield's the original
she's-
Grumpy
look at
Cat.
her. She can't wait.
It's the original Grumpy. So yeah, that Wrightson book. They've done several other ones. IDW has, and so their stuff is really nice. And so it'd be nice to see that that stuff. I thought about ordering one myself, but I didn't. So
There's a lot of expensive stuff in this catalog.
Yes.
Not a lot of stuff in this catalog, but the stuff that does look interesting has been kind of expensive. So,
Yep.
well, I think that's all I have.
yeah.
This is going to be a quick catalog. So, tell us what you're actually interested in ordering, and let us know what the catalog represents. You know, what you find in the catalog interesting, and even if you're not ordering, you just find it interesting, and let us know.
Yeah, definitely want to hear from y'all. We're kind of talking. Some of us, no comments hardly on stuff, and so definitely want to hear what y'all have to say.
Yeah, that'll come. I mean, they'll comment if they, really feel. I mean, it takes time to build.
Well, I understand that. It's
All
just,
right.
Also, if you have any ideas for us to discuss
Yeah.
Always discussion ideas would be great.
on Facebook or YouTube or wherever.
Yeah.
definitely.
Matter of fact, you can text Kenny at.
No. But, we've gone through these previews and earlier and said things that we were looking forward to. So some of the feedback has been that of ones that I saw and mentioned were Rose has been really good.
Yeah.
Right.
And the Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys has been pretty good.
Matter of fact, I think the last issue of Nancy Drew was in this catalog. So.
And this new book, Normandy Gold,
Yes.
has been really. The first issue was really good. I liked it a lot.
And the
I've
cover's
noticed
beautiful.
Lions Forge Comics has got a lot of interesting books out. That sounds interesting. You ordered the one just came out that I was talking about a couple shows back. Can't remember the name of it now, about the jazz singer or the blues singer.
Right. I've not got
But
a
they've
chance
got
to read
one
that
in the new
yet.
catalog that sounds interesting too. So it's kind of this lady's like the pulling the strings of the government and everything from behind the could be interesting. Who knows?
I think that what was it? That Albatross Comics. I think they're putting out good stuff.
Yeah.
And cheap too. So
Nam Wolf.
That's not Albatross.
No, you're
No,
thinking
not Albatross,
alternative.
Alternative. Yeah.
Alternative. Yeah. On newsprint for $1.50. Yeah.
Right.
So,
And I think the new
that chair is a reprint.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
But in the newsprint, it doesn't look like your old newsprint either. It definitely still looks like newsprint, but it's a little bit finer, I think, a little bit better. So I think they're doing a pretty good job.
well, cool.
All right.
Yeah. So definitely let us know on Facebook, or if you, like Kenny said, on YouTube. Definitely comment and let us know what you think.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Bye.